What's up, everyone? What's up? What's up? Hey, what's up, everyone? What's up, my fan? This is the one of the hottest, baddest, live technology stream out here. This is Tech Denmore. Say hello, Tech Denmore. This is Tech Denmore. Hey, everyone. What's up? What's up, everyone? This is Tech Denmore. How everyone doing this Saturday night? Everyone, how you doing? This is the new hot streaming technology show out here. This is Tech Denmore, and my name is Tech Denmore. Hello, everyone, and what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, my viewers. How you doing? Y'all maybe want to say, well, okay. For everyone who just seen me the first time, seeing this video, and want to say, well, why should I listen to this guy? What this guy got to tell me about technology? What are you going to give me advice about technology? Well, let me give you a little bit of advice. I've been in this technology industry all my life. I have a Associate of Science degree. That's a 2-year degree in information system analysis. What I did in training, studying, and learning. I did programming. I did most of these flow charting, programming, documentation. I did network, how to maintain a computer network, how to set up a computer network. I also did the database management training, how to set up and how to manage a database, and system analysis, how to work on all these different systems out there. I'm working on that there, and I also did security. Then from the business end, I did accounting, I did business management in that accounting. Then after a couple of years there, I decided to pursue and earn my Bachelor of Science degree. That's a 4-year degree. That's in advanced technology area. What I did advanced program. I did structured programming. I did software engineering, training software engineer. That documented software, make that software working all right. Application software. Do a lot of documentation, viewing for errors in particular software and apps. I did database management, how to train and prepare and manage the database, and also a network system out there. And I did server, understand how a server works, how to back up a server. And many servers out there, you have a storage server, you have a store information, then you have a server that's the back end of a website. You have a real website or the internet. You want to connected to the internet. Internet is connected to many servers, and you connect to that server, and the server that connected to the main internet pipeline. And I also did the business management courses. I did accounting. I did small business management courses, and engineering. And I also did some courses on that particular area, and cybersecurity. One of my main topics is cybersecurity. I know a lot of people, you're always growing. You're always a student in that particular field of technology. But my topic for today is what's going on now. It's a crazy world going on about cybersecurity. I can do a whole stream about cybersecurity. Most of these businesses don't really have that structure, how to prepare if they really get hit with a virus, if they really get hit with malware, if they really get their data get ransomware, how to deal with that there. I'm doing data training, a couple of training videos for myself in cybersecurity. I want to share this with you. These videos are very important, both individualized and in the business aspect, because you can install all these different mechanism, implement all the different software, all the different security features in a business. If you don't train your employee about what to do not click on this. Phishing, another malware. They say if you win an prize by email, you click on that. It's always fear or something for free they want to give you, and you click on that, and then your whole system is infected, the server infected. I have a video I want to share with you. This is a very important video what's going on now. A lot of stuff coming up now dealing with cybersecurity. These businesses are very vulnerable to be a cyber attack, because most of them have legacy systems. Legacy system is older systems, not updated. The browser's not updated. The operating system's not updated. and they are really vulnerable to get hit with cyber attacks. I want to share this to the individual, and then the people who have small businesses, they listen to this live stream. I'll bring it later on. I'm also going to do this live stream on YouTube. I'm on YouTube, this live stream, and Facebook, and Twitch. I'm going to go back and post it, this video on Twitch. It's a very important video. I'm going to share these couple of training videos for y'all, and be CyberSecurity Smart, because you won't be a victim of cybersecurity. Okay, let's play this video right here. Here's a couple of videos I want to share with you, and I'm going to do that right now. Okay, I'm going to set the video up right now. Okay. Number one is phishing. The one I was telling you about phishing. This is a video I'm going to play right now.
Have you ever received an unusual email you weren't expecting? Click here to download this survey, or your bank account's been frozen. Click here to log in. If so, you may have been phished. So what is phishing? Phishing with the PH is similar to real phishing, but instead of you trying to hook a fish, a hacker's trying to hook you. And what are they after? Information. Your logins, your passwords, your bank account information, any valuable bit of information they can use to impersonate you or steal from you. Phishing is one of the most common attack types because it is so successful. You may not realize it, but you probably received the phishing email yourself. Here's how it works. You get an email you weren't expecting. Click here to claim your prize, or please take a moment to download this survey. The whole point is to hook you and make you interact with the email. Maybe you click out of curiosity, maybe you click out of fear. But as soon as you click that link or download that attachment, you open yourself up to dangerous attacks. How? That email could lead to a website designed to infect your computer. That PDF might contain a virus that locks your computer and demands a ransom payment. Either way, the end result is your computer gets infected and your private information is compromised. Another common attack vector is the phony login page. This is especially popular in clone fish emails, which impersonate well-known websites you probably use. You get a phony LinkedIn or Facebook message, and when you click the link, it takes you to a realistic-looking login page, but it's actually fake. It's controlled by the hacker. So you type in your username and password, and instantly, the hackers have everything they need to take over your online account. They quickly log in as you, change the passwords to lock you out, then steal all of your personal data. If you use similar passwords across websites, they may try to log into your other accounts, like email. Hackers can use that information to impersonate you and send phishing emails out to everyone you know, infecting them as well. Phishing emails are extremely dangerous and cost companies billions of dollars, but if you know what to look out for, you can protect yourself and your organization. First, be suspicious of every email. Any message could be a phishing attempt. You might think, really, aren't I blowing this out of proportion? But phishing attacks often disguise themselves as emails from people you know. So that urgent email you just got from your biggest client, it may not be real. Second, look for warning signs. Some email systems will show you a message warning you that an email looks suspicious. Pay attention to those. Third, don't interact with suspicious emails. If you think an email is a phishing attempt, don't download any attachments and don't click on any of the links it gives you. Use a bookmark to go to that site instead. And if the email has a link, hover to reveal where the link really goes, but don't click. Next, verify the email. Phishing emails succeed most often when they impersonate someone you know. So if you receive an email that you weren't expecting or one that feels unusual, contact the person. Verify that the email is real. Just don't use any verification methods within the email itself. And finally, report the email. If you think an email is phishing, report it to your security team or IT department immediately. They will take action and make sure that the email doesn't harm anyone else. Phishing attacks are extremely common and very effective. Never take a message at face value, especially if that message seems unusual. Being cautious and using your common sense is the best way to make sure you don't get phished.
Okay, everyone. That is a phishing. We especially known for Facebook. A lot of people sending a message through Facebook, especially your friend list, and you ready to click on it. You think your friend sent it, and when you click on it, your whole computer affected. Always find out so do not click, even your friend from Facebook. Do not click on the link, call them, text them, find you if they are eligible to sit on the link, because they pretty much be infected and they're sending all the different messages through their friend list. Okay, we're gonna go back here, we're gonna exit here, and we're going to removable media.
It's hard to believe, but your entire digital life can fit on this. That may be useful, but it also creates a major security risk. Let's talk about removable media. Removable media is any type of data storage device that can be removed from the computer while the system is running. Your smartphone, for example. There's also tablets, smartwatches, music players, digital cameras, and e-readers. All of these devices can hold your private information, your passwords, your account numbers, things a hacker would love to steal. There's also removable drives. These are familiar sights today, everything from small USB drives and memory cards to external hard drives. They make data portable, which is great, but their small size makes them a security nightmare. A relatively new addition are Internet of Things devices. An IoT device is a smart device that sends and receives signals. This could be something simple, like a fitness tracker or a smart doorbell. Totally innocent. But it may also store information, such as preferences and access data. So, how do hackers target you through removable media? Well, the first form of attack is very old-fashioned. They steal it. Imagine you have a USB drive sitting on your desk. Or you're at the coffee shop and you put your phone down to go pay. You get distracted. They sneak up, grab your device, and run off. If you've ever misplaced your phone, you know the panic you feel when you realize the key to your entire digital life is missing. The second attack strategy is the classic found media game. Attackers load a USB drive with malware and leave it in a public place. You pick it up and wonder, oh, who does this belong to? And that's exactly what the hacker wanted you to do. You take it to your computer and plug it in so you can find the owner. Once you plug it in, you download malware onto your computer. And the hacker didn't have to do anything. You did it for them. Removable media is small and portable, which leads into the third major cause of security incidences: lost devices. Maybe you travel for work and accidentally leave a company USB on the airplane. It sounds innocent. But if that device contains confidential information, you and your company may be liable. And finally, many of us have old electronics lying around. We upgrade or get a new computer. So what do we do with the old one? We throw it away or recycle it. Believe it or not, improper disposal is a security breach. That's because the information stored on the device might still be in there. Hackers have been known to dig through dumpsters, searching for smart devices. Even if it's broken, a skilled hacker can find a way to retrieve data from your device. So we know removable media is a security risk. But what can you do to keep your devices secure? First, practice good physical security. Keep control of all of your devices. If you're not using that old USB drive, put it away. Lock it up. Don't leave your phone sitting out. And always keep devices under your control. Second, if you find a USB drive on the ground, Do not plug it in. Bring it to IT. The same goes for devices you want to get rid of. Don't just throw them away or recycle them. Bring them to the IT department and let them dispose of it properly. And if a hacker somehow gets hold of your device, make sure your device is password protected. Better yet, encrypt your files as well. Encryption doesn't just lock your files, it scrambles them, making them impossible to read by anybody but you. Security policies may differ, so it's important to follow your organization's procedures carefully. With common sense and a little planning, you can use removable media safely and keep yourself and your company secure.
Hello everyone, yes, I have a lot of clients, they have their own desktops and they throw it away. They throw away the desktop, the unit, and most of the valuable thing on the computer is the data. Once they take that data, they can scramble it, figure out what it is. When you always have a old PC unit, always bring it to a recycle place to recycle it. Do not throw away your old device in the trash, because another man trash, another man treasure. They can really hack into it, that data, that particular hard drive, and steal your information. This is going to be another video here I'm going to play. This is just safe surfing. You're surfing the internet and be safe. And this is going to be a video of how to be safely browsing through the web.
There are over 1 billion active websites on the internet, but not all of them are safe. Click the wrong link and you could find your computer infected with malware. But how do you know which links are safe? How do you avoid falling victim to malware or a phishing attack? Let's talk about safe web browsing. When it comes to staying safe on the internet, caution is the most important factor. The first step for safe web browsing is to avoid clicking email links whenever possible. Why? Links can be dangerous if they lead to malware-infested websites, or when they trigger downloads of dangerous files. People tend to click on links without checking where those links really go. That means they open themselves up to attacks. And just because the link says it's your work email login, that doesn't mean it actually goes there. Hackers can make that link say anything they want. To see where the link really goes, hover your cursor over the link, but don't click. This will show the URL where the link actually goes. If you don't recognize it, don't click it. Next, watch out for malicious websites. Hackers often set up realistic-looking websites with URLs that are similar to real ones, but with small spelling differences. The website looks so authentic that they hope you don't notice the URL is wrong. You log in, and hackers now have access to your entire digital life. The safest thing to do is type the real URL in the address bar yourself, and use bookmarks for sites you visit frequently. These extra steps sound like they make web browsing difficult, but they really don't. Once you get in the habit of verifying links and using bookmarks, surfing the web becomes much safer. Next, be wary of the top search result. Most people use a search engine multiple times a day, and hackers know that. Those hackers abuse search engine optimization techniques to move their dangerous sites to the top of the search results. This makes people more likely to click on them. When you use a search engine, scrutinize the results carefully. Don't automatically click on the first option you see. Then there are the fake warning pop-ups. Hackers create browser pop-ups that look like real antivirus warnings. They will say, "Your computer is infected. Click here to run a virus scan." But when you click, that actually downloads malware. These pop-ups are sometimes called scareware because hackers design them to frighten you into engaging with them. So how do you tell the difference between a real browser warning and a fake one? A real browser warning will ask you not to do something. Don't go to this website. Don't go forward. A fake warning will ask you to do something. Click this link. Download this update. If you think a warning is fake, close the pop-up, then run a virus scan. If the browser warning is real, then pay attention and do not visit the website. Another trick is the fake update notification. These warnings typically ask you to download something or provide login information. Fake update notifications can be tricky to spot. To ensure that you aren't fooled, enable automatic updates. That will ensure that real updates download automatically, making fake update notifications more obvious. Don't install any toolbars, plugins, or add-ons unless they are approved by your organization. Even if they are legitimate, they may offer hackers a way into your system. And don't use HTTP to access or transmit sensitive information. Make sure your connections use HTTPS. The S stands for secure. HTTPS encrypts your browser connection, making it more difficult for hackers to steal your data. HTTPS connections can be identified by the lock icon next to the URL. No matter what precautions you take, accidents happen. If you suffer a malware infection or security breach, or if you think you're being targeted, here's what you should do. First, keep calm. This is an important tip for any cybersecurity situation. Attackers want their targets to act quickly and carelessly, because careless targets are more likely to make mistakes that attackers can exploit. Next, go offline. Prevent any further attacks or downloads while dealing with the existing problem. Follow this up by running a virus scan. Then, report it to your IT department immediately. Explain everything that happened, and don't try to fix it yourself. Concealing the incident will just make the problem worse. The web is a jungle, and some pretty unfriendly things live in it. But common sense and caution are the best way to keep yourself and your data safe.
Okay, everyone. One of the worst message I know is scareware. It's helping a victim, a lot of elderly people. They'll panic. They say, okay. They click on it. They get a bunch of pop-ups say your computer is infected. Click on this link. Click on this number, and they're scared. That's one of the biggest victims, elderly people. People who's not educated in technology, education in computers, and the scareware really is, and when you click on the number, you get the 800 number, and it asks for all this information and your credit card, and boom, they take your credit card information from you, and you're a victim of identity theft. One of the biggest one is scareware. They are scaring you, say you're affected. Click on this link, call this number, and then ask if to control your computer. You give them your social security number, and that's it. They take over your data. They got your social security number. You're a victim. These are videos that really make you be smart in cybersecurity. As I'm sharing these videos to everyone, to all my viewers who are watching this stream. The next one is going to be password. A lot of people using the same password for all their accounts. Then I have same password for Facebook, Twitch, Snapchat, all the social media. But once they hack into one social media with one password, they can go through all the social media. But some people have the same password for all social media. This is a video about password security.
It's the phrase that makes every computer user cringe. Create your password. We all have dozens of accounts, each one requiring its own password. It's easy to understand why people use the shortest password possible, or reuse the same password for every account. These shortcuts may be convenient, but they are very risky, and they make it much more likely that you will get hacked. Let's talk about password security. When you think about creating a password, you probably think of all those complex password requirements. You must create a password that contains at least 8 letters, 1 number, 1 capital letter, a punctuation mark, and possibly hieroglyphics. I'm exaggerating, but not by much. To make it easier to remember, you might do what many people do. Use one password for every site you log onto. When the password expires and you have to change it, you just add another number onto the end. So why is that a problem? Let's say you use the same username and password combination for your email, your bank account, and your online shopping. You practice good security habits, you keep your password secure, so you're safe, right? Nope. Hackers know that you might use the same password for different accounts. So what do? They take your credentials and immediately try logging into all your other accounts. Your social media, your bank, your work email. Once inside, they completely take over. If they get into your work email, they can compromise the entire organization. It can take years to recover from a hack, and some companies never recover at all. The good news is that guidelines for creating strong passwords are changing. Instead of using a combination of numbers and letters to create a password, today's researchers recommend using a passphrase. A passphrase is basically a sentence that's hard for someone to guess, but easier for you to remember. And the longer the passphrase is, the stronger it is. So how do you create a long, strong passphrase? First, start with a single strong word or phrase. Try to pick something that's memorable to you personally, but doesn't contain sensitive information. Your name is sensitive information. Never include your name, address, ID number, or any details about your family or life in your passphrases. Good choices include favorite sayings, funny phrases, or references to something you like. Second, add to it. Let's look at an example. Maybe you choose a phrase like gold crown. That's a good start, but we can make it stronger by making it more complex. The queen wears a gold crown is still easy to remember, but it's harder to crack. Your goal is to create something long, memorable, and difficult to guess. Now that you have your strong passphrase, it's time to protect it. You never want anyone to learn your password. Here are a few ways to help you protect your password and your whole system. First, never share your password with anyone. Phishers impersonate IT personnel or account supervisors and ask you to provide your password so they can do some maintenance or confirm your account. Or they might pretend to be a coworker who forgot their passwords and just needs to get in for a minute. Never give out your password to anyone, no matter who they say they are. Second, don't write it down. Many people keep their passwords in notebooks or pieces of paper in their work area. Writing down your password makes it easier for people to steal it. If you have to write it down, protect that paper like it's your wallet. Keep it locked up in a secure place and don't let anyone have the key. Third, never reuse passwords. If you use one password on multiple sites, that password is revealed, well, then every account using that same password is compromised. The same goes for updating your passwords. Don't just change the last number from a 1 to a 2. Think of an entirely new passphrase. And finally, follow your organization's rules for password management. You may have a dozen different accounts that you access in the course of a workday. That's a dozen different passwords to remember. Your organization may recommend using password management software or another solution. Ask your security team what the approved method of password storage is and follow their instructions. As we do more and more online, our set of passwords will continue to grow, as does our risk for exposure to hackers. But if you use long passphrases and don't reuse them across accounts, you can greatly reduce your risk and help keep your accounts safe.
Okay, everyone, that's one of the main issues, how to set up a password. A lot of people say, okay, I can't remember the password. I'm going to use all my password, one password for all my social media site, one password for all my banking, online banking account, and you'll really become a victim of CyberSecurity identity. But I know it's hard. It's not easy said than done. About how to set up a password, but make it unique, making it a combination of words and characters and numeric numbers to set up your password. No password from your your kids or anything like that, but make it unique. Make it a different combination of characters and words, set your password. Now I'm gonna switch it to another video here. And this video is for people who's working remotely. I know with the pandemic, everybody was working remotely, and this is a video to show you how to be careful when you're still working remotely on your working from home.
Today, more people than ever are working from home. Thanks to improvements in technology, it's easy to set up a home office and become Employee of the Month while still in your pajamas. But just because something is easy doesn't mean it's safe. The rise in working remotely has led to a dangerous increase in phishing attacks and security breaches. That's because remote workers don't usually have the protection of the organization's security team, which makes them a perfect target for hackers. Let's talk about working remotely. Wherever your workspace is, it needs to be secured. If you have a dedicated room for your office, lock the door. Locking your home office keeps out intruders, as well as children, friends, and family pets who like to cause trouble. If you don't have a whole room, you can still set up a secure workspace. Try to work in the same spot and, if possible, limit other people's access to that area. When not in use, lock out papers and removable media, such as USB drives. Always use lock screens on your computers and other devices. If you have to step away from your computer, even for a few seconds, lock the screen. Whether it's an intruder or a curious child, you don't want anyone accessing your files. If possible, keep your work and personal devices separate. Don't log into work on your personal smartphone. Don't do personal shopping on your work computer. If you have to use the same device for both, then try to keep your accounts and your data separate. By keeping them separate, you'll help protect sensitive information. Even if you have a work computer, the rest of your office equipment is probably yours. Your router, your printer, your scanner. That means it's up to you to keep them secure and up to date. How? Never use the default passwords that come with your devices. Hackers check for that. Change the passwords as soon as you plug it in. Next, keep your software and antivirus up to date. Enable automatic updates. If you have an IoT device like a smart speaker, not in use. When you're ready to throw something away, discard it properly. Hackers are known to go through trash cans looking for confidential data. Papers, e-media, and even computer devices must be disposed of securely. When it comes to working remotely, one of the most important things is a safe, stable internet connection. If a stranger can access your network, that's a serious risk to you and any sensitive data you handle. So be sure to secure your network. Password protect your Wi-Fi. You should also use a VPN. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. A VPN forms a secure tunnel between your machine and your work network, preventing data from being intercepted and stolen. Talk to your security team about getting a VPN set up on your device. And finally, follow all of your organization's policies for working remotely. Sticking to the approved policy will greatly reduce your risk of a cybersecurity incident. Whether you're home for one day or all year, working remotely presents its own challenges. You might have to deal with malware, stolen data, or even pets walking on your keyboard. But don't let the challenges stop you. By planning carefully and following procedure, you can protect yourself and your customers' data.
That's one of the biggest issues of working remotely, especially if you have your laptop, these mobile devices. If you have a lot of people say that they was working at a store, working at the mall, and they end up losing their mobile devices, and it's a company mobile laptop, and that's a really scary experience on that there. Okay, that was the video on working remotely. I'm going to exit there. We go on to the actual physical office building, how to protect the servers. Access point. Access point is what a computer, what access point is protecting both the mobile server, is an access point software to protect the mobile computer, anything with mobile devices, the smartphones were connected to the company server. But this is the physical security at a physical location.
When it comes to cybersecurity, people tend to focus on the digital, hackers and computer viruses. But no antivirus can stop a thief from walking into your workspace and stealing your computer. Let's talk about physical security. Physical security means keeping unauthorized people out of your workspace. That could be your cubicle, home office, hotel room, wherever you work. It also means keeping your devices safe. Securing your workspace is an important part of securing the building. If your workspace isn't secure, an attacker could walk up and steal valuable information. Or they could use that space to launch an attack. So, what can you do to keep your workspace and your devices safe? First, secure your environment. Unless you're a guard, you probably don't consider building security to be part of your job. But the truth is that every employee is part of protecting the building and the organization. Building access is restricted for a reason. It keeps outsiders from stealing data or equipment, copying sensitive information, or inserting malware into the network. If an attacker can access a restricted area, they can do a lot of damage. That means they'll try to get in, and they often use employees to do it. The most common method of attack is called tailgating. This is when an attacker follows an authorized person in. They might slip in without making contact or ask you for help. They may pretend to be a fellow employee who's forgotten their keycard, or say they're visiting, or just turn up with their arms full and wait for you to let them in. No matter what story they tell, don't let a stranger into the building. Then there's the lost media trick. Here, the attacker doesn't try to get themselves into the building. Instead, they leave something nearby, typically a removable drive loaded with malware. You pick it up and wonder, oh, who does this belong to? And that's exactly what the hacker wanted you to do. You take it to your computer and plug it in so you can find the owner. Once you plug it in, you download malware onto your computer. And the hacker didn't have to do anything. You did it for them. So, what can you do to enhance your physical security? First, use lock screens. When you're away from your desk, always use a lock screen on your computer and phone. Even if someone gets into the office, they can't access your files if you have the computer locked. Always make sure your desk is clean of sensitive information. Don't leave passwords written down or lying around. If you work with printouts, keep those papers locked up. The same goes for any removable media, such as USB drives. If you're not using them, lock them up. Cybersecurity discussions tend to focus on things like malware and stolen passwords. People often overlook physical aspects, like building security. This leaves a massive gap in their defenses. Think about what an intruder in your office could steal or access. Consult your organization's policies and procedures and be aware of potential threats. Then, you can stop physical security breaches before they start.
Okay, everyone, physical security at a organization, okay. It's scary. I never see nothing happen like that. Actually, somebody a stranger come right behind you with a box in it, but I know it happened. Somebody dropped a USB drive and somebody, employee, pick it up and say, okay, let me find the owner. Or they want to be curious and say, okay, let me find what's in that USB drive. And when they put that USB drive into the USB port, then it opened up a lot of individual computer or your work computer. Let somebody who's knowledgeable check it out. find what's going on with that drive. Who's that driver? Because he might be a trap with malware. Okay, the next video I'm going to share with you. These are polling video I want to share. The number one, the biggest one is ransomware. I did a couple of live streams talking about how to save to back up your computer, how to use backup software. You can back up your folders, most of them with these external hard drive. I did a video on that. I'm going to show this video on ransomware. And this will wrap up for the last video.
You're at your computer. You get an email from a coworker. Please review this spreadsheet. You click it, and right away your computer starts acting strange. It begins locking all your data. Soon you can't access any files except for one. It's a demand letter, and if you don't pay within 2 hours, all of your files will be permanently encrypted. What happened? You just became the latest victim of a ransomware attack. Ransomware is a very destructive form of malware because it doesn't just steal your information, it also locks you out of your own files. It demands that you pay to regain access to your data. If you pay, do you get access to your files? Sometimes, but not always. Ransomware typically targets businesses who are more willing to pay a lot of money to get their files back. Common targets are government agencies, hospitals, and banks. Organizations that rely on confidential data and absolutely cannot afford to lose it. Ransomware is expected to cost companies $75 billion per year, and the number of attacks is growing. So how does ransomware get into your computer? The most common attack type is phishing emails. The attacker sends you an email with a link or attachment. When you click that link or download the attachment, it automatically launches the ransomware. It encrypts all of your files except for a ransom demand. It usually requests payment through an untraceable method like Bitcoin. Ransomware is highly infectious and spreads easily across computer networks. Even if you don't open the infected attachment, someone else on the network might. Ransomware hackers are hoping for a big payout, so they want to infect as many of your organization's computers as possible. All it takes is one breach for every machine on the network to be at risk. When you're talking about ransomware, one question comes up over and over again. Should you pay the ransom? Unfortunately, there's no guarantee that paying the ransom will get you your files back. You're likely to end up losing both your money and your data. This is why, unless there's absolutely no other option, you should not pay. But if you don't pay the ransom, how do you get your files back? Most times you don't. That's why it's important to focus on prevention. The best way to handle ransomware is to stop it before it starts. First, you should always maintain current backups. All important files should be backed up regularly. The backups shouldn't be on the same network as your computer. That way, if a ransomware attack hits, those backups can't get infected and your computer can be restored without losing too much progress. Second, be suspicious of every email. Hackers try to trick you into downloading ransomware, so be alert. Don't automatically trust an email, especially one you weren't expecting. You should also run an organization-approved antivirus program. If it gives you a warning, pay attention and don't open the suspicious email. You should also enable automatic updates so your computer has the most current antivirus software. But before you change anything on your computer, check with your IT department. Make sure you follow approved policies and procedures. Ransomware is incredibly dangerous and destructive, but if you use common sense and follow these procedures, you can keep yourself and your organization safe.
Okay, everyone. Okay, if you have any questions, we're going to do a quick 10 to 15 minute Q&A. Have any question about the video? We do a quick 10 to 15 Q&A. Okay, I'm going to open up the chat room for conversation. I'm going to open up the link. What is a good antivirus program to use? I have Norton Antivirus. You have McAfee. That's a pretty good antivirus program. I have used McAfee in the past. They're pretty good subscription. And I have Norton Antivirus. That's not Norton 360. That's a pretty good the Norton Antivirus. I also have a video and show you if you're interested in using Norton Antivirus program. That's a pretty good antivirus program itself. Microsoft have a free antivirus program. I think that's one of the best antivirus programs is Microsoft. They have a free antivirus program. It's not just the bare bone, particularly the bare bone software out there. Microsoft. There's Microsoft Defender. They have a free program on the Microsoft website. It's Microsoft Defender. That was when I was working for a nonprofit organization. I did help them out, and they didn't have the money for install so much license install and so much computer systems, computer units. I just installed the Microsoft Defender because this is tough to say if you have a small organization, how you're going to afford to get a license for software, antivirus software for all your systems. You have a system of 15 to 20 PCs, desktop PCs, and then you might mix up with laptop. How you going to have a license? It'd be really tough to have a system for 15 desktop and combination of mobile devices. I'm going to open up this here. I'm going to switch up to your YouTube. Have any questions? Okay, I'm only yes, malware is antivirus is a series out there. The more you advance in your home system, more everything is connected, Internet of Things, you're prone to be hacked. The more they call it the Internet of Things, the IoT, Internet of Things. The more you have advanced devices, Internet of Things connected to your smart home, the more you're victim of getting cyber attacks. But it's going to be real. Most of the technology is great. Most of these homes are hooked up in a smart home. It's going to be a lot of more and more increase of cyber threats. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. It's going to be one thing about this time changes. It's going to be daylight saving time. This is the weekend and move the time forward ahead. I hate it. We don't like it. Daylight saving time. It's always tough to to move forward in time rather than backward. You get sleep, when you move forward and you lose an hour of sleep, it's really going to be so tough. I know it's 10:53, but with the time change, it's going to be 10:33 now. With the time change forward, we go forward in time, it's going to be 11:33. Yes, an hour sleep. Yes, we lose an hour sleep. That's true. Yes, that's true that we lose an hour sleep. Okay, everyone. That's enough of the Q&A right there. Remember, support this live stream. Please, everyone, subscribe to this live stream. Keep this live stream going. My goal is to get us some sponsors, build up this live stream. Please click on that like button, subscribe on this stream, a lot of education technology out there. This is one of the hottest streams. You have good and bad, but this is one of the streams that educate you about technology. Keep this stream alive. Please subscribe to the stream. Click that like button. These are, I'm going to click on them and find out what I can find here. Okay. Yeah, click on that like button there. Click on that like button. I'm going to look here. I think I got some few things to announce here. I'm going to look it up on my notes here. But yes, click on that like button. Check on that like link right there. Click that like button. Okay, I'm going to switch it right now to my tip. Going to do it right now. Screen view. Got it. Okay. I can push it down. Yeah, right here. Okay. Do this here. Screenshot. Okay, right here. Yes, subscribe. There's a tip. This really helped my live link out there. This is streamlab.com. Text /tip. It's really helped me. A combination you can give from $1 to $10, or you want to do a new monthly tip that will help improve my stream. Getting this software, Horizon, visit technology. What I want to do would be international. People from international, I want to educate them that really approve this live stream here. You have from $1 to $5, $1 to $10. And if you want to do a monthly plan, you can do a monthly plan on there. That really support this live stream here. Also share this link to your friend. Sharing is caring. Sharing this link to your friend. Share this technology to really educate everyone out there. Okay, I want to send it here. Looking for another link here to show you. Actually here, we have all these links here. Yeah, let me turn this, click this off right here. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, March Madness. Yes, it's March away by the college football fan. Yeah, I'm checking. I'm going to view a couple minutes. I know when it's going to be really hot, these tournaments here. I don't know if they say it's Tuesday the tournament start. Not too sure. I think I heard it. It was Tuesday, the March Madness. Going to be a lot of betting. Which team going to win? The Cinderella team. It's going to be always. I never watched it from the beginning. College basketball. I'm watching in March Madness, excited, just being March Madness, the tournament and everything. But I'm glad everything's back on again. COVID is Delta. These viruses are at a low point. Everybody's coming out. It's good because everybody was so isolated. Isolated is not good. Everybody was so isolated. I'm glad everybody's folks is coming back now. But it was tough being isolated out there. It's been tough. I'm glad this variant is under control. Everybody can go back and live back in their life. Okay, I got one more thing to show you. Basic is my videos. You can go back and see my blog. Okay, I think I got it right now. Okay, I'm gonna set this up here and bring this blog out here, and then we're gonna wrap up this stream. Okay, get this right here. I'm gonna switch back to my blog. Okay, yeah, this is Technology blog. You want to go back and see the videos. These are all the videos right here. These are the videos all up here. How to spot text message scam. The holiday season, learn how to keep your personal information yours. Be street smart while making online purchase during cybersecurity. This is about printing your printers. Printers, printers are not for everyone. How to pick the right printer. Tech Talk Cybersecurity Week. That's also continuing with cybersecurity. Tech Talk Cybersecurity Preventing Cyber Attacks. These are here. Then I'm going to post this video, this live stream. I'm going to post that into my blog. And this is the area to go right here. You can see this here. Is Tech General, Tech Blog, Spot.com. You can go right here and go to my live blog right there. You can check out these videos here in the video library. You can check out all these videos right here in the video library. Okay, everyone, I'm going to wrap this up right now. I'm going to click this here and kind of wrap this up right here. Okay, I'm going to drag this here. Okay, everyone, who has viewed my blog, my live stream, wish everybody have a good night. Thank you for viewing my stream. Everyone have a good night. Take care.